Studios, oh right. Oh boy, here we go. Studios are assembling super fan focus groups to assess various materials for franchise projects to avoid social media backlash. They will just tell us if you do that, fans are going to retaliate. If it's early enough and the movie isn't finished yet, we can make those kinds of changes. Yes. And so this is an article written, toxic fandoms have grown so powerful that while talent, executives, and publicists privately bemoan the issue, fear of triggering another backlash kept several studios from speaking for this story. We started experiencing a rampage of what I would say hyper-conservative bigotry. In other words, the Acolyte was the latest high-profile target of toxic fandom. It comes with the territory, but it's gotten incredibly loud in the last couple of years, said a veteran marketing executive at a major studio. People are just out for blood regardless. They think the purity of the first version will never be replaced, or you've done something to upset the canon of a beloved franchise and they're going to take you down for doing so. That's exactly right. I'm glad they understand. So the problem is that the fan base wants you to maintain what the original story was and not change the story. And this is about a toxic fan base. Toxic fandoms have grown so pernicious that they've become a fact of life for many, and so powerful that while talent, executive, and publicists will privately bemoan the issue, fear of inadvertently triggering another backlash kept several studios from speaking for this story, even in the background. I think this is a good thing. Wow, we're trying to put this agenda that we want to have in like this show. The fans don't like it. Now the fans are the problem? No, you're the problem for trying to force it into the show. You either meet the audience expectations or you die. They'll just tell us if you do that, the fans are going to retaliate. This is a good decision. You know what this shows? It shows that we're winning. You don't get to morally obligate an audience to buy your product. That's not how the world works. Nobody has to do that. I'll give you an example that's not a politically charged example, which is the Sonic movie. The first Sonic movie trailer was so fucking bad that everybody on the internet hated it. And then you know what they did? They went back to the drawing board and they fixed it and they made it the way that people wanted. And now they're making Sonic 3 with Keanu Reeves' Shadow. What these companies and these writers believe is that they have some sort of moral authority to write these stories and then have everybody like them. And if you don't like them, you are seen as the problem. It doesn't matter whether you think that it should be this way or not. If the companies are making products and people don't like them, then they're not going to sell. And that's it. That's the bottom line, literally. Nothing else matters.